How we doing today? I am servant. I am Pisces. How are we doing out there? We doing God's work today? Guys, y'all been slaving hard? Good. Keeps that mind going, don't it? Ladies, being doing the hard stuff? Well, he's going to be coming home in a little while. Get the water gun and get him when he gets the door. Anyways, today I was going to go into Psalms 19 and then discuss a little more at the end of what I'm going to say. The works of the and word of God. Okay, this is a this is how you get into yourself with your precepts. The chief cornerstone, Psalms 119 through 176. Um, this is what you enhance everything with. We already got victory, prayer and victory, and then the love of God. It just keeps them pouring on from there. The point of what your action to reaction is. Your action is what you put out there. The reaction is what you receive back. And when you receive it back, you say, I liked that or I didn't like it. Did I want it for food? Or did I just learn something? Well, after that fact, your stomach or your soul is more or less trying to tell you, okay, we need to fine tune it this way or fine tune it that way. Well, that's what we're doing. And everything we do and everything we read, everything we walk out there with, and we say hi, hello, this, that, and the other. And then all of a sudden you start saying, I had a reaction to this one fellow or this one thing or this one something or another. That's your discernment. It's talking to you. You might not realize it. You might just be, and then all of a sudden as you recall, then you understand. You go, okay, I understand now. I don't have to go through that. I don't have to go around that. I don't have to be there. I understand and I realize it from a mile away. That's discernment. That's what God's wanting you to know ahead of time. Because you're walking in His faith forward and you're manifesting everything that's in front of you that you want in front of you. No negatives, no nothing, just everything positive thought. That energy goes out there. And God's seeing it. He's seeing it and He's moving this brick, moving that piece of wood, moving that tree as you walk along. But if that tree's there, it's there for a purpose. The purpose is for you to understand that the tree's bigger than you. You might have to detour around it. So understand that you're discerning. Every second you walk, you're discerning things. 360 degrees. You're understanding your discernment. As you're going along with the discernment in your heart and in your mind, and you got your heart open and you got your mind out there. I'm wanting this, I'm wanting that, and the needs on your needs. Stay with your needs, and then you're manifesting it open and open and open, and then all these things that's in the background of your mind is coming forward. Oh, I need a new dress. I need a new pair of boots. I need this. It starts coming. And God will provide all that. You just walk in His world. Walk straight forward. And you can't imagine what's going to come. Anyways, let's get back to the story. The story of the Bible. The good works. The works and the Word of God. The heavens declare the glory of God, the Most High and righteous and loved. And the firmament showeth His handiwork. Day unto day uttereth speech, night unto night soweth knowledge. What you spoke during the day, you can get downloads at night in your sleep. Things that you shouldn't have said wrong. Next day, understand and apologize. Apologize to yourself, apologize to God, apologize to whoever you got to apologize to. That was a wrong move. So we understand that we're trying to walk in God's favor and in Jesus' love. Okay? You sit down and you look at everything that Jesus did, it was all in love. And you got to emulate what his love's about as you're walking down this path. God, you know, he, look, he'll do many things for you if you'll stay in it. The point of him just loving you with everything, it's all up to you if you want all that you dream of, all you desire, all you want. It's not so much as desire, it's what you're just due in life. Those gifts are what you are due. Okay? You can stray off and go to the fleshly way if you want to, but those gifts stop. And then you turn and say, okay, well, there's judgment. You just start removing gift after gift after gift. So, understand, just walk in his path. Walk behind Jesus and the God. Walk behind those two, and you can't go wrong. Just lead you down your path. Your life path is right there in front of you. Everything's coming to you. Leave your heart open. Be kind to everybody. Say hello, hello. Just the smallest things. The smallest little prick. Because, like I said, he's moving. I watch a lot of TV and a lot of news. He's moving. So, whatever you can do to help, those are gifts. Those are gifts. The things that hit you, that's armor. Just take it and digest it, because you just got some more gifts heaped upon you. There's no speech nor language where their voice is not heard. Their line has gone out through all the earth. That's your line. Going out through all the earth. And their words to the end of the world. What I was telling you about the Father and the bowl of spaghetti. Just say he poured a bowl of spaghetti on the earth. God's on top of that. He sees everything, hears everything. I mean, he knows every molecule of this thing. And he reads it all of it. Through the angels, Jesus, the spaghetti. He's just got you. Just remember, he's got you. There's no going anywhere. So just keep walking in faith. Keep walking forward. And it's your path. Okay? Your path. In them hate. He set a tabernacle for the sun, which is a bridegroom coming out of his chamber. He rejoiceth as a strong man to run a race. That's you. You're coming out every day like the bridegroom, and you're going to run this race every day. I feel so good anymore. I was doing things earlier like I was 27 again. I never used to move like that, but he will revamp your life like you cannot imagine. I feel like, I don't know how many floors I can climb anymore. I used to be able to climb 5 or 6 floors pretty quick. But, man, I feel good. He's going forth as from the end of the heaven, and his circuit unto the ends of it. Okay? Spaghetti. Him on top, sat on his throne, the great white throne, and the circuit. Okay? Y'all are all tapped in. So you're just, whatever you're doing, if you're doing any good, you're getting it straight up to him. Now, I don't know how many stamps you got to have to get a good gift, but, you just keep giving and giving and giving, keep going, helping everybody you can, and here comes a gift. Might be a new RV, might be a new boat, might be a new fishing rod, who knows? Okay. And there is nothing hid from the heat thereof. None hid. I know electricity, how resistance works in molecules as it stimulates. If it gets a little too much ground, it gets pretty hot. So I can understand that. So don't go the wrong way. Stay on the straight path. Stay on the path that you're made for. Just keep going. The law of the Lord is perfect, converting the soul. And that's what you're doing. You're trying to walk in that perfect perfection. We're not perfect. Don't get me wrong. But everything that you do in kindness and goodness and open of heart, not thinking back, well, I'm going to get a brownie point. It don't work that way, okay? You got to do it out of kindness with an open heart. And the converting of the soul. Hi, how you doing? The more kindness you spread, the more it gets. It's like a fog floating all over the earth. That's what the remnant is going right now. It's a fog. And as you're doing something, what you're sending to ground is going everywhere. The goodness of what you're doing, the kindness of what you're doing, feeding somebody, taking care of somebody, whatever you're doing, it's spreading to these other people, and they can't stand it. They're acting like they're in hot water. But guess what? You're helping converting that soul, that hard soul. Gifts and blessings, gifts and blessings. The testimony of the Lord is sure, making wise the simple. That's you and me, okay? I don't classify myself as a simpleton, but I'm pretty simple. But you got to understand that our lives being motivated out here by the world, we are simpletons because we never realize that we're not of that. We're not of what is created for man, okay? We are our own worlds. We do as we please, as we want to, when we want to, no matter what it would be. If it's in goodness and kindness, it will be blessed. If it's by the flesh, you will be judged, okay? You can't get around either one of them. Blessings and gifts, judgment, horrification. What it is you just fall off a cliff. And then you're in turmoil. And then you're going second guessing yourself. And then you're doing this, and then you're doing that. And then you find yourself just in a pile. Okay? When you get in that pile, don't run away. Stay right there in the pile. Scream Jesus. He'll come get you. Gonna have to work you out of that. Okay? 30 days, 5 minutes, 5 years. You got yourself way down at the bottom of that hole. Well, it's going to take us some time to get you out of that hole. So, remember, all the goodness you can share, any kind word, and that goes inside of your soul. If you've been doing things bad and you say something good to somebody, you open a door, you close a door, you carry some groceries, you do whatever you do, you're opening up your heart. God's coming in and purifying you. Jesus is reaching right in there and purifying that heart. Okay? He's with you. Everything is with you. There's not one word that's against you. Okay? Because everything is your choice. The flesh or walking the path. Walk your path because your gifts are there. The people that have done bad, that are coming out from under, been in drugs, whatever they do, alcoholism, whatever it may be. They're trying to climb out. They just want some help. They want some help. Well, you can get help. All you have to do is ask for God. And God will send somebody to you. Okay? Just cry all night long. If that's what it takes. Then get up, look at the sunlight, say, okay, I'm headed down this road here. I'm not doing this no more. I'm going to go find me somebody that'll help me. And ask for help. Don't look here. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Somebody turns you down, say thank you very much, and go to the next. Okay? Ask for help. Go to a church. Go to a synagogue. Go somewhere. Somebody will give you some help. Then you get your foot on. You get one sandal. Get the next sandal. Then you pull your pants up. Then you put your shirt on. Then you put your head right in the floor with God. Get your head down on that floor and say, Heavenly Father, I need you. And he will be there. He'll tell you. He'll talk to you. Sit calmly. Your brain's going to be still scattered like chicken. So, remember, think calmly. Father, 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 constantly. The more you holler, the more he's going to send. He will send you help. He will pull you out of that hole, and you'll start walking. You'll be slumped. You're not walking upright yet. That heart still isn't clean and purified. As you start walking, you start standing upright. Okay? You might go to be a minister. You might be doing the God's work somehow. Just remember, when you get in that hole, you can get out. Okay? You can get out. I promise you, he's right there. And everybody's rooting for you. You're not left behind by no means. The statutes of the Lord are right and rejoicing the heart. They are. They're right. Just remember, everything inside of you, all those statutes, you go from precepts to commandments to statutes. Okay? And then you got your understanding. You did this today, or you did that today. When your husband gets home, when your wife gets home, or whatever, kids, when their mom and dad gets home, you have a testimony. Okay? That testimony is, you tell your parents what you did, you tell your wife, you tell your husband. Hey, both of you rejoice in it, because both of you are receiving it at the same time. Your hearts are open. It's all there. I mean, it's right there. The commandment of the Lord is pure, enlightening the eyes. Like I always say, can't get no better than that. So, the fear of the Lord is clean, enduring forever. Hey, you're walking in the Lord. You're walking right behind Jesus and God. That's your path. You're doing all these good things and still working your tail off and still doing everything that you need to do. And you get blessings and gifts laid out in front of you. And then you get more energy and more energy and more energy. And all of a sudden, it's like I said, when he throws the switch, you'll be doing jumping jacks for a week. It really works that way. That energy that comes in, you're unstoppable. Just remember that. You got God, you got Jesus, you got angels. Hey, don't threaten me with a good time, because I'm having one. The judgment of the Lord, the Most High, righteous and loved, are true and righteous altogether. More to be desired are they than gold, yea, than much fine gold. Sweeter also than honey and honeycomb. What I'm going to tell you there, fine gold, honeycomb, okay? That's your blessings and gifts. I mean, when you leave this earth, okay, having a good time, and you get up there with the Father, you can't imagine the y'all you're going to have, okay? It's a thing that you're going to wish that you would have learned earlier. You wished you'd have learned all this earlier, because you're having such a good time here. Hey, Father, I'm having a pretty good time here. Is it a little better up there? And then you just pray to God and say, God, here I come. I'm coming home. And say thank you very much. Moreover, by them is thy servant warned, and in keeping of them there is a great reward. Can't beat that. Who can understand his errors? Cleanse thou me from secret faults. Inside, we keep these secrets inside. The thing about beautiful men and beautiful women, young men, young women, old men, the secrets. The secret will haunt you, okay? It's a thing that, let's say lust. If you don't purge that, every time you see that, look here. I see beautiful women every day. All of you are beautiful women. I love God's creatures. I do. But I know in my mind when I accepted too much of that. I turn around and I say, I rebuke that. That is not me, Father. Okay? Remember, step back away from it. Because you keep going into it, it will infect your mind. Okay? That's what Satan has built. Okay? He built that lust language. So the thing of what you got to understand is what you're looking at, what you're discerning, and automatically you discern it. You know, men in tuxedos or fine suits or whatever they're doing. Women, you look at the same thing as men do in a different manner. Okay? But remember the point of lust. Because Satan, he loves using that tool. I mean, it's been one great big sex party for quite some time. But now everybody's getting pretty tired of it and they're looking for something else. Well, that's what we're doing right now. We're giving them something else. Giving them the open heart, the kind word, the Father. Okay? We're giving them Jesus. Jesus Christ Superstar. That's who we're giving. So, understand that when you look at it for too long, you need to back up and you need to remove it. Okay? Don't just walk away from it. Remove it. Because it is something that will climb in you and it'll keep cooking. It'll keep cooking. It'll keep cooking. Keep back thy servant also from presumptuous sins. See, that was just a presumption that's in your head. There's a Brinks truck that just stopped and got some money from the bank, and you parked there with your car, and they left a bag on the ground. Presumptuously, you want to pick it up. Presumptuously, some people will try to take it. Well, you got to remember, there's cameras everywhere. Well, the presumption is you just got yourself thrown in jail. Remember these things. The presumption is just a presumption. The perception of what Satan is doing, he's perceiving to you as other things in your life as presumptions. Okay, you got to turn around and say, I rebuke that. Because that's part of the presumption. He will leave that presumption in your head. Presumptions. Satan, he will do that. He will trap you. Anything he can do to get you away from God, any way he can get you away from God to tear out that soul. Okay? He will do it. So don't presumpte anything. So walk away from it. Let them not have dominion over me. Then shall I be upright. That's you, upright. Just understand that, the people, young people especially, they're vulnerable to all these presumptions. They pursue things that are as of lust. I mean, everybody wants to say hormones and all that stuff. I've been through everything, okay? It's the point of understanding that when you're teaching, and you're teaching the upright, you're trying to teach them to walk upright, they're going to fall to sin, okay? Every one of us do it. How far do we go? Well, that's how much raising you can have. How much raising you can have. How much raising. If you stay with your children, you stay right on them. Look here. All your children deserve is your love, a place over their head, rules and regulations, and love. That's it. They have no need for nothing else. You can say, well, they need companionship. Well, they learn companionship. It's already in your mind. It's in your head as they see you and your husband together. So companionship comes. The dances, the parties, the stuff that comes around. But you got to understand they have to be taught in your way, in your manner, to understand that you're walking with Jesus and you're walking with God. Okay? Your path is in front of you, your gifts are in front of you. These uh-ohs can cost you the rest of your life. So, little tutorship there, huh? Oh, and shall be innocent from their great transgression. See, they are innocent, but it's still a transgression. So, you as the parents, you rule that home. Okay? The outside world is always going to try to bust in your house and say you're a bad parent, you did this, you did that. It's all understandable. But no, I don't understand it a bit. I don't. Some people do bad things, I know that. But some people don't either. You know, they interfere with it. You can say that it's going to be your way or the highway. Well, the education system has educated them to the point that they use the law as a tool against you. So just be careful about everything that you do. Make sure you stay right on the path with God, and you take it to God, you take it to Jesus. Every time. Let the words of my mouth and meditation of my heart be acceptable in the sight of my Lord, the Most High, my strength and my Redeemer. It's what you do and how you do it. You know, whenever you let interference come into your life, and believe me, I've seen it firsthand. The people get under the law. Well, it's man's law, and we have to deal with it. But just be careful about how you're dealing with people out there. They'll twist a word or twist your language or twist it in any way you can. Just do the right thing all the time. Just try to just be the best person you can. Love everybody. Husbands, can't stay on your nub. Love them queens. They love you. Kings, just lay it on. Because the queens are willing to, they want to give. And you make them happy. Best you can. You know, do your job. Gonna be some hardships. Gonna be some few choice words. Just always remember that, whoa, baby, God's watching. Let's don't get too blown out of proportion here. Or husband, hey, God's watching. Just throw God in there every time. Look here, He is there. He's ready for you. No matter what you do, Jesus is there. Angels are there. The universe is here. Okay? You walk in your own path. You walk in natural law. Okay? It's natural law. And love will flow to you like you can't imagine. Well, here I'm at 28 minutes. I'm doing good. I'm cutting it down a little bit more at a time. But I hope I'm not, boring you or anything. Because I don't think I am. But anyhow, one quick deal from the precept. Surrender. Going over to the commandments. Instruct. And let's pick one for statute. Command. Okay. So we're going to do surrender. And we're going to instruct ourselves to surrender. That's pretty natural, isn't it? But you're surrendering to the Father. We're going to surrender because we are instructed by the commandments. We are instructed to be under commandment with Him. So, and a command. Do you think that thou shalt not pull the next door neighbor's toenails off is a commandment? I think it is. So, understand as you learn these precepts and walking in natural law, it gets so much simpler because you understand what you're doing all the time. You say that you do it to get a giggle. Well, it is kind of a giggle. It's kind of a funny thing, but you get going on it, and they're still angry, but after a while, they get over the anger part of it. They ain't gonna leave me alone. Just be a good person. Love everybody. Take care of your mom and dad. Do the right thing. Go visit somebody this weekend, or invite somebody over. Lay the Lord on the table, 3 or 4 seconds at a time. You don't have to try to crush them with the Bible. It just takes 2 or 3 words, and then the conversation comes around again. It just starts. It starts building. Starts building. Starts building, and then they can see how happy you are and joyful you are. If you're going to a food bank, or if you're going to go do something for somebody, invite them. It catches on. I mean, at this time, whatever you're doing in good, you're receiving in gifts, and you're blossoming that energy you got. It's bouncing off this person you brung along. So just remember, no matter, well, I wouldn't do that. See, well, I understand, but I love it. You know what I'm saying? And then it'll kind of catch on. The old soul will go say, "Hey, I got to go give somebody a can of corn." it just keeps going. You're beautiful people, okay? You're God's children. You're chosen. You're loved by the Most High. So every kind word, every kind thing you can do is just heaping blessings and gifts on you, man. So anyways, I'm Servant. I am Pisces. Hoo-yah!